Oh, I love having this special one-on-one time with folks before it gets gone from the regular broadcast. Which, by the way, are you guys ready for a little bit of Pokemon? As we are going to be doing FireRed. I do not remember where we were. I don't remember where we left off. Like I said, it's been a week. It's been a couple weeks. So let's go ahead and start this up here. Get that ready on that. Doot. And doot. Just like so. Perfect. And we'll let this kind of roll this out. And I tried to fix the colors a little bit on here again. However, I'm probably gonna have to throw a filter on the actual capture itself, or on the actual emulator itself, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the proper adjustments I need just from messing with the stream settings. So you provide content. I'm early in research and recording. A lot goes into it, and entertainment. Well, yeah, I mean, it's that's a weird statement to make. You know, it is easy, but it is not easy. Looking forward to more Couch Potatoes. Hopefully get more viewers on that. Yes, we will be having more episodes of the Couch Potatoes soon. Again, that was a me thing. I was the one that was like, hey, Chris, I need a break. I need a week. But Chris will be coming back down this week. We're still in contact. Everything is still Gucci on that front. Like I said, I just really had to take a week and kind of mentally recoup from the absolute hell year I've been having. Yeah. And I beat up and I saved the game here. That's right. I remember where we were. Cool. How's our Pokemans looking? We're all healed up and we're looking pretty hot. We're looking pretty hot. Hey, what's up, Rock the Casbah? I guess we're about to start beating up some people. Nice. All right. Let's kick this off. Who are we beating up first? Hiker. All right, Franklin. Oof. There you go. That'll give me the XP I need. Barely. It has been a shitty week / month. I'm telling you, bro, like, it's been relentless. And I hate bitching. I hate complaining. I hate a complainer. I hate somebody. I hate a woe is me motherfucker. I have done nothing my entire life but fight. Fight, 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 fight. Always putting up the face. Always doing the shit. But man, this fucking year is turning me into a goddamn bitch. Like, it is beating me up, and I don't like it. It's turning me into a guy I don't like being, if I'm being totally honest, and it's got me fucked up. I used to be crazy fucking motivated. I used to be crazy alert, on the ball with shit, on top of things. But like, ever since lockdown, honestly, it's been a slow fucking roll downhill where every little thing, any little thing that can go wrong has gone wrong. All the way now down to the point where I get my phone stolen from a goddamn Uber driver, causing me to barely be. I'm gonna be able to pay rent this month. I'm probably gonna have to borrow cash from folks and use cash advance bullshits, but it's fucking wearing me out, man. I am not the same person I used to be, and I don't fucking like it. Not alone on that, lockdown fucked up a lot of people. Yeah, the world changed. It definitely did. It's just, it hit me in a way that I'm not fucking proud of. I don't like this shit. You just got done with a 24-hour power outage from an ice storm. Oof. I'm sorry about that, man. That sucks. I hope it stays on tonight. I hope you stay nice and warm, too. Defeated Hiker Franklin. Nah, let's run, literally run, and heal real quick. Because I started that in the worst possible way. I so should have started that battle in a better way, so I'm starting over. Not starting over, but I'm at least gonna do this. This is some nice comfort watching. I'm glad, man. I'm really glad. And that's the reason why I still wanted to make sure and hop in here and try to do something, is because, you know, last week I honestly just could not bring myself to do it. It was honestly all I could to just put in my 40 hours at my day job. And even then, my GM, you know, she was trying to kind of figure out what happened. And even then, I was having to kind of give her the swerve and be like, hey, look, now is not the time. I would like to 100% not talk about this right now. We have a lot to do here at the shop. And the last thing I need to do is push my mind into thinking about all of that bullshit again. So let's do some work. And that's essentially where I've been for the last week. And it's like, and today, I don't know, today just finally felt like, even though nothing has changed, 0 things have changed. I still don't have my phone. I still hadn't gotten, you know, the kind of money I need to make sure I can pay rent. Nothing changed on my end. But just for some reason, I woke up today with just the, I don't know, kind of fuck it attitude of there's nothing I can do in the next 48 hours to change my situation. And I went downstairs and I made myself a big pot of spaghetti. I've not cooked myself like an actual meal in a while, but I had some ground beef in the fridge along with some tomatoes, and I just re-upped on my spices and everything. So basically stewed myself down a nice pot of spaghetti all afternoon and whipped that up and ate that before hopping on stream here. And like literally as I got out of the shower, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do a stream tonight. And that's when I put up the alert for everyone being like, yeah, I'm coming on tonight. Because again, what else was I gonna do? Just smoke and then fucking feel bad for myself because, you know, I'm in a shitty situation. Can't fucking do that forever, so might as well hop online, and we might as well at least try to provide a little bit of fun and entertainment and joy for others. The last little bit of real talk I'll kind of give you on that one is that always comes from my mentality of the things that you're very good at providing are the things that you do not receive. So I've always liked being able to let my live streams kind of be a place of real friendship, comfort, fun, communion, and just a little chance to get away from it all a little bit, even if that means me bitching and complaining sometimes. Now, alone on shitty week 2, yours wasn't horrible. Re-enter scary mindset and get out as soon as possible. Yeah, man, you just gotta you just gotta work on that mindset. I mean, I can help on mindset, and that's basically what I was just discussing right here, right now. Is, you know, my entire situation did not change at all, but my mindset did. So, you know, no matter how horrible of a spot you can be in, you do have the ultimate power over your mindset and the way you respond to things. You may not have control over always what happens to you, but you always have control over how you respond, either emotionally, physically, what have you. So yeah, just make sure, especially since you are in the awareness that you're going to a bad spot, because a lot of people that have severe mental issues are not even aware that they're having a slippery slope down into that spot. So for the fact that you can even recognize that from the start is a huge positive. So just make sure you stay on that path and continue to nurture yourself and ensure that you do not go into those spots that you know you do not want to be in. And then all of a sudden we're gonna have a very nice and artistic and fun Lost Boy yet once again. Like ye ol' Alex Stiff over here putting on a fucking face, trying to provide a little bit of brain drain, fun entertainment for folks as the world slowly crumbles around us all. Just get lost in the game and conversation and try to escape real life for a couple hours. Yeah, essentially. Because there's just so much going on. You can't avoid it all. But on nights like this, when there's nothing else you can really do about it, call it avoidance, call it, whatever you want. We're just here to have some fun. And I think you're gonna go down with a karate chop. It was not very effective, motherfucker. Come on, now. Haha. I will say though, one positive. I'm very. The fuck you. Fuck you. But I forgot what I was saying. The poison horn fucking, that derailed my train of thought. Thanks for the support. Do have a good support system. Folks to care about me. 2 months away from graduating high school. Not ready for adulthood. You got it. You got this. Don't even worry about that. Because here's the thing. Adulthood does not start at the end of high school. That's like going, oh, next year is going to be different. And you're saying that on December 31st. No, that 24 hours is not going to be any different than the 24 hours before that. Much like the day after high school, of your last day of high school, is not going to be any different than what today is. It all depends on the way you wind up going about it. So if you're worried about adulthood, guess what? That worry does not end at the end of high school. That just means you no longer have any excuses to not face it head on anymore. However, that mind frame can continue on into daily life. Think about all the grown adults that get their panties in a wad, all because, something that does not even directly affect them in their day-to-day life is being discussed online. And then they wind up getting their panties in a wad. Those are people that were also afraid of adulthood and doing any sort of growing and maturing. Sure, they act the part, they go and they do jobs, they have, they bring in income, but that's about as far as it really goes when it comes to them being adults. So they still have the mind frame of being children. So just kind of keep that in mind that, the adulthood does not start with once you get out of high school. The adulthood starts with your mind frame. For me, I felt like I was an adult at the age of 16. Before the end of high school, before any of that was done, because of how fast I had to learn, grow, and do. I was watching my little sister while my mom worked 50 hours a week and I was being homeschooled. So by the age of 16, I'm cleaning the house, making dinners, watching my little sister. I'm holding down the fort. I was being an adult. So, I wouldn't have had the luxury of just going, well, I'm just 16. I'm afraid of adulthood. You just got to do it. So, and you know what? And even right now, I could sit here and say, ooh, I'm afraid of adulthood. That's why I want to escape and play my Pokemon game. That feeling never changes. It's just how you wind up dealing with that changes. So, honestly, just be excited that you're not going to have to deal with the basicness of high school anymore, and you're going to have free reign to fully become the person that you truly want to be. Because right now, high school Only thing is providing you, at this point, especially because you said you're only 2 months away from graduating, you're honestly not going to learn anything new that you're going to use in your day-to-day life within these next 2 months. So theoretically, high school is really already over for you. It's really how you think and look at it. So I would be excited personally to know that I'm not going to be wasting any more time in an institution that's not fostering the kind of person I want to be. And I would be excited over the fact that adulthood equals free reign for me to become the person I know I would like to be. And as a creative like yourself, I feel you might agree with me on that. So, no need to be fearful. Go into it with excitement, because essentially, they're just taking the chains off. You're gonna have free reign to rock it out and become what you need to be. Apparently we cannot karate chop a snake. And apparently you can't kick a snake. But I know what I can do. I can zap a snake! You were taking a dump, but fully agree with everything you said in the last 5 minutes. You know, I have to say that's probably the best compliment I've gotten all year, so I appreciate you on that, buddy. We are all just children trying to pretend to be adults. Some of us are just a little better at it than others. What is this up in here? Secret power? You mean to tell me I get secret power? What do you want, Chad? No, goddammit. My monkey can't do nothing. Asshole. Don't do it. Don't do it to my chunky chew. Actually, no, this was already by the time they had, yeah, by this point is when they already had all the redesigns to the classic characters, so we no longer had Chunky Chew. Motherfucker really named Chad beat his ass in Humblum. Exactly! What fucking Pokemon trainer kid is named Chad? Come on now. Chad's getting a karate chop to the neck. Science men say folks are more influenceable in their vulnerable positions. That's why I never bend over. And that's why I always lock the door when I'm pooping. So pro tip, guys. If you never want to be in the most vulnerable positions, never be caught bending over, and always lock the door when you're pooping. I'm being truthful, Lost Boy. I'm sorry, when can you think of any other times that you're in a more vulnerable position than if you're bent over or taking a poop? Those are two very vulnerable positions. Especially if you're pooping, your pants are around your ankles. You probably got a tail growing. You have nothing on you for protection. A man pooping is the most vulnerable position he can ever be in. So seriously, always lock the door when you're pooping. You don't want to literally be caught with your pants down. Push out. Quick attack! Sha! Ah, oh well. Let's burn them down. No, not Scratch, damn it. Quit farting on me. You say that as if that's not what everyone does anyway. Who uses the bathroom with the door unlocked? I mean, I can't necessarily say that I consistently use the bathroom when only when it's locked. I would say when I was growing up, when I was living at home with my parents, the most I'd do is just shut the door. Hell, and they were lucky if I did that if I was peeing. But it's like, when I was living at home, I wasn't locking the door. Because especially by then, I mean, you'd hear something happening, your parents would get it first. That'd give me enough time to break off that tail and get pulled up and ready for action. Bill's house. Oh my god, that's a Pokemon! It's the Bill! It's Bill! He looks like a little Pokemon! I miss not having Pikachu being like utterly dumbfounded by the fact that Bill was temporarily a Pokemon. The shocked face on Bill, the shocked face on Pikachu's face when he sees Bill is unmatched. You have an older sister and a Mexican family. Door is always locked. Privacy is a privilege in my house. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And now I've got my SS ticket. All right, pause. Let's think about this for a second. I hear there's lots of... Okay, here we go. Let's think about this for a half second. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy to-dos. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on, have a good time. I can only imagine the organizers of the SSN that were just like, Bill, for your years of help to the Pokemon community, because I'm assuming Bill, he's got the Pokemon transfer system, so he's a big help on this. So they are asking him to be part of this grand thing. A random kid shows up, helps him transfer back from being a Clefairy or whatever the fuck he was. And he's just like, hey kid, go to this fancy gala for me. I was invited because, like, I'm an important dude. No one knows who the fuck you are. Just go in my place. Imagine the look on everyone. As long as his date isn't a Pokemon, do it. I don't know, man. He was already turning himself into a Pokemon. I can only imagine. Hey. No. No, Hardee's. Wrong. Yeah. I know Misty knows about this place. Damn. They named the whole boat Anne after their organization. Never even thought about that. On that note, if you had to pick, what Pokemon would you be okay with? No! I'm not playing along with that. That is too far into the degeneracy. This is what I was warning about on the early streams with the fucking Lopunny and the weirdo talking about all the other Pokemon being all suitable for breeding and all that shit. No. Well, I'm not doing that. That's a slippery slope. I refuse. We're not doing that. Hey, buddy. Those miserable rockets, look what they've done to my house. Stole a TM, Mankey Sanctuary, and did it. Hey, buddy, hey, you got a big old R on your chest. I feel like I got to beat you up. Hey, this is not your yard. It's not your yard either, buddy. You're an innocent bystander hanging out in a fucking old man's backyard. I call shenanigans. You got him a chop? I got some Mankey. We got some karate chop ya. I think he does. Because, well, I mean, we're about to head to that city, so we're about to find out. He was definitely in gold and silver. Still up to his old ways. I love that. I didn't mean to send that. I cannot believe quietly. Team Rocket are such whiny little bitches. Thank you. All right. I guess it's time to go beat up Misty now. It was a joke. I know. Let us heal. And it's time for Pikachu to flex your muscles once again. You probably will. All right. Let me do the smart thing here. Yoink. All right, Pikachu. I know you're first up. Gonna whoop your ass, boy. Speedo boy, Speedo Lewis. Shock, ba-bam. Everyone keeps saying, every time I go in a gym, everyone's just like, oh, you're not gonna win. How many games? How many of these games do I have to play before you guys quit second guessing me? Fast forwards 5 minutes later after being routinely beat by Misty. As long as you don't get a rash, I'm a grass type. God damn. Come on. Okay, rock, simmer down. Alright, let me go heal up one more time, and let me go get beat up by Misty. Right? Right, guys? Because Misty's gonna win. I'm just glad this Nurse Joy doesn't fucking chastise me for being out late. Oh, nothing happened other than chat having no faith in my big PP Pikachu to be able to beat Misty. Yes, a bunch of debauchery happened, Lost Boy. And to be frank, you probably should be happy you missed a lot of that. So let's see if Misty will truly whip my ass or not. Staryu with my Pikachu. Boink. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Misty is too strong for me. Whatever will I do? Oh. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, that's funny. Alright, you guys were right. You guys were right. That was funny. Alright, Water Pulse. So Water Pulse from Starmie is the motherfucker. Alright, interesting. Interesting. So that's the motherfucker. Misty, use a squirt. Where are you talking about Pikachu beating Misty with a big PP? Sounds like something for an SF4 channel. I'm sorry, Charmeleon has a 35 PP on a scratch. Pikachu's got a lot of PP. I thought it was gonna be enough. Blinds her opponent. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Okay, so that is a little interesting then. He's also got a KO as his current stat. All right, you're talking too new gen for me. What does that mean? He's also got a KO as his current stat. Halt thy words. Oh yeah, I can't buy the bike yet. I got running shoes. I'm not worried about a bicycle. Let's get this dude monetized so that you guys can immediately get me demonetized. Essentially is what would happen. No, but like I said, in all honesty, this month has been a royal kick in the nuts. So by next stream, I will unfortunately have a little QR code or a clickable link if you guys ever feel like sending me a couple dollars if I'm making you giggle on a Sunday night. Oh, it means you gotta get knocked the fuck out. Haha. Oh, I know, super chats would fill. I know, super chats would kill, but I can't do super chats yet. They won't let me. Speaking of not letting me, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go right now other than beating Misty, because I think even if I go up through this way, it means you got knocked the fuck out. Yes, I know what KO means, but I don't know what KO in his stat means, my friend. I would not demonetize myself. I know what I'm doing here. Believe it or not, I actually know what I'm doing. I know how to keep myself from getting demonetized. This is not my first rodeo. Ah, butts. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I haven't fought these people. I'm so used to playing the first gens, I thought I had already went through this area. Weedle! Weedle make you high! Nah. This is where Pikachu shows out. Weedle. Let me put this lightly. Partially convinced the 3 brain cells in your head are Roombas bumping in there's forming coherent thought. You're not entirely wrong. And I think over this past month, 2 of those Roomba cells have suffered a lot of concussive force, which would probably explain a lot. I'm just not entirely sure. Can you still get super chats if you're demonetized? Guess you'd be blocked out at that point. Honestly, man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've only... to peel back the curtain a bit, and a reason why I know how to prevent myself from getting demonetized is, as I said, I work with clients. I work for other people. So I have worked for people that have had monetized YouTube accounts. So I understand how it all works. However, they weren't ever doing live streams. This was simply just an upload channel, and they were receiving ad revenue from that. So I'm not entirely sure how super chats would work in relation to getting demonetized, but seeing the shit that people do and fucking say on this platform and still get fucking ads, I wouldn't even have the capacity to end up being demonetized, because in order to even get to that spot, you kind of have to have like a certain level of no self-awareness almost, to the point where you're almost cool with being a laughingstock. And your boy's got a little bit too much pride to be seen like that. So I feel rather confident that I would never be able to, I would not be demonetized for any sort of basic ass reasons. So get me there! I'll make you guys proud! Yay, got the kitty cat. So on that note, let me say all the little things I need to say right now. If you're liking the stream, make sure to hit the like button. That way you tell YouTube that you like what you're seeing. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Feedly-dee, feedly-da, all that bullshit. All the things I've heard. all the YouTubers since the beginning of time say that now I'm having to say. And Hardy said, on side note, finally caught Zapdos earlier today. Awesome! Zapdos is still probably my favorite of the legendaries, so that's really awesome. Demonetize me as an individual cannot be monetized, not the channel itself. Now getting 3 copyright straight. Exactly. So that's what I was saying. I know how to keep myself from getting to the spot where I cannot receive money from YouTube anymore, which is one of the reasons why I'm actually glad that I am a musician. And when it gets to the point where I actually can start receiving money from YouTube, a lot of the stuff that I already use as a focal point for the channel is stuff that I already own. Like the intro to the Couch Potatoes, that little guitar riff, that was actually a song from my band's 3rd record. It just honestly kind of fit really well with the aesthetic. It kind of seemed like a Beavis and Butthead sounding intro. And then same thing with the Fistful of Quarters intro. That was just a little beat I put together in GarageBand, so that was an entire Alex Stiff creation. So I know how to prevent myself from getting those specific copyright strikes, because they really care about the tunes. And that's another reason why I actually was kind of being a little bit scattered around this time last year with my uploads, because I wasn't doing live streams yet. I was doing just my my 3 times a week edited video uploads. However, what I was doing on that, on the back end, was testing YouTube's copyright system. You got it. That's why I was uploading Mario games. That's why I uploaded Zelda games, Tony Hawk. I ran the gambit. I uploaded a little bit of everything to see just how sensitive YouTube's copyright system was. And there were a handful of things that it told me that I would need to edit in order to be monetized. One of that being my Tony Hawk video, but no shock there because it's background music being played. That was the one I was just honestly trying just for the hell of it. But yeah, that was so far the only one that hit it. Outside of that, everything else I've uploaded to my channel does get hit with copyright. However, it does give me the little drop down being like, yo, this doesn't affect monetization or your channel settings. Essentially, it just informs the copyright owner that the audio or the video is within that YouTube clip. So, trust me, as goofy as I may seem on these streams, it's honestly my outlet to be goofy because I have to be super crazy smart and knowledgeable and on top of the ball for everything else. So this is my chance to kind of shut off my brain and act like a bit of a goofy doofus for a little while. You want to live stream so bad, 18 subscribers away from it, music on videos, just want to play ukulele, have frankly upload. Yeah, absolutely. Do it to it. You never know what's going to hit. You never know what's going to hit. And much to that, Hyperfang. Much to that same point, as Hardy's was saying, you know, the way he found me wasn't even from these live streams. He found because YouTube randomly suggested the King of the Hill videos. And the reason why that even happened is that those are very old. That's old content. That was some of the first content I made public for the Couch Potatoes. This Couch Potatoes initially started as a Patreon only show. But then we eventually moved it to public. And yeah, I'm 99% sure that the King of the Hill retrospectives was like the first actual public episodes we were releasing. So Hardy's found us on the back end of content we made years ago. And the only reason he found it was because YouTube randomly recommended it to him because now for some reason they started mirroring podcasts on the page. So, and I did not even buy that potion. I exited out. I always just accidentally... Oh, that was super potion. That's why. Is it actually in my bag? It is. Okay, cool. But yeah, so it's only because YouTube now started letting folks upload podcasts to their platform. So Hardy's even found it because it was considered new content looking at it from a YouTube perspective. Do you only think you're going to go through the hours of recording you have, making sure it's a certain discuss biz, bring a live here? Man, I would really appreciate that because I've considered doing the same. It honestly just ends up being a lot of work, and I've got so much going on, it just makes it really difficult. What I really want to do, if you guys haven't heard it, I'm actually going to do a quick pause here on the game. If you guys haven't heard this bit yet, I want you guys to watch the latest episode of the Couch Potatoes. Chris and I open up a couple different card packs, but then we start playing Monopoly. And in the middle of playing Monopoly, Chris... we go into this thing about Macho Taxman Randy Savage, and he goes into this whole shebang about, I need to see your W-2s. I have soared with the Eagles. I have done, but I have yet to see your second W-2 for this year. Yeah, and it is honestly hilarious. And I wish I knew someone that could actually animate, because I want someone to animate that section for me because it is so fucking funny. Oh yeah, no, you said yeah, I don't have time to do it either, man. What's old to me is new to you. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I just do not have the time to fucking rock that shit out. That's the problem. So I gotta find a fan that's just willing to rock that shit out for me. Oh yeah, Lost Boy, you can animate. I don't have money to send your way. This is all for the love of it right now. Your boy ain't got any sort of money. I'm trying to figure out how to fucking pay rent this month, so I can't even afford to pay animators right now. What you got here? You exchange mail. I get Pidgey Fly, okay, blah, 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 blah. Cockatoo! Oh, I know it's my channel. I know it's my channel. And honestly, I think the only reason I haven't really done more with the channel, I don't know if I want to do that. Is that a smart trade? Is that actually a smart trade? Sorry, we're being super ADHD on this stream tonight, but that's what happens. Should I trade my Furo for that Farfetch'd? I don't know if that's a good trade, though. Okay, and you're stamping stuff down. I ain't gotta talk to you. I wonder if I should go ahead and go on the boat to continue to level up so I can go back and beat Misty. Or should I just go over here and fight these people? First things I need to heal up Pikachu because he needs to be stronger. We got chat really rolling in tonight. You guys are actually being really communicative. I appreciate that. Thanks. I've been hoping to finally get to this spot. I always like chatting with folks, so I appreciate you guys being communicative. While I get my Pokemons healed up, let me get a little bit caught up here. Loot doo 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 doo. Might rock it out for you, fellow musician love. Oh, appreciate that. Well, we'll talk about that kind of stuff a little later on. I play skin flute. I know you can. You wouldn't have to pay me. Do it from be great. It'd take time. Rest assured, be the best quality once it's done. I know, and I really appreciate that from you. Music is decent, dude. Checked it out last time. Thank you. At this point, the only 3 songs I can really stand behind at this point are the last three singles we released, Sugar Coated, Wild Ride, and Something's Gotta Give. Those 3 are still I still love those songs. And a couple songs from Never Heard of Them. And then of course I have emotional connections to some of the older stuff, but objectively, It's not that great. But the last 3 singles, I still stand behind. I still love that. That's still my favorite work to date. That's a very good trade, but do you want to say goodbye? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. He's an amazing musician. Appreciate that. So what are you going to do when you find that Uber and Lyft driver? I can't say that I'd be incriminating myself. And Dustin says Sugar Coated was phenomenal. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. That one is my magnum opus. That's the one I really wanted to fucking like put every fucking thing into. Everything got put into that song. I wanted that's the longest song we've done. It came from a very emotional place. All 3 of those songs came from a very emotional place because I was going through a crazy bad breakup. So all 3 of those songs kind of play into each other and kind of tell a bit of a story. It tells a bit of a story when you go through it and listen to it in release order. So if you started with Wild Ride and then Something's Gotta Give into Sugar Coated Cyanide, it tells a loose story of my mind frame at the time. So yeah, Alex, don't commit murder. I won't commit any sort of murders. That's not gonna happen. Trust me. It shows. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah, that song I'm still very proud of. I probably could have done a little better with the lyrics. That's always been my major fault. I feel like I can come up with a really catchy guitar riff really fast, but I've always suffered when it comes to lyrics, which is odd because I've always considered myself someone well-spoken and not at a loss for words. But I guess that also just comes from the inner critic always self-censoring and self-editing and not feeling like it's good enough. And maybe sometimes I end up self-sabotaging something because I'll overwork it too much. So yeah, lyrics have always been a major issue point with me. I have no problem admitting that. Yeah, Lost Boy, you definitely should check it out. I'm surprised you haven't already. Mildly offended you haven't. I'm kidding. Ba-bam! Critical hit! Now we're starting to finally level up. Now we're at a level 20. So, are we gonna slam? Yes. We can get rid of Tail Whip. Let's get another Brawl move. Because you guys know all my Pokemon just turn into Brawlers. So, this session is not going to be any different. And don't forget, I actually want to take care of and actually train these Pokemon because these are going to be my forever guys. Because I'm going to be able to eventually transfer these guys over to the current things. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, and unfortunately, I won't be able to give you guys an exact timestamp for Macho Taxman Randy Savage. But at my current stage of popularity or lack thereof, I don't want to tell you the timestamp. I want you to just watch it. And then when you come across it, it'll just be even funnier. Saying true, damn it. Oh, okay. That did okay. That did alright. And how's that motherfucker know Poison Sting? Where's a Poison Sting coming from on his body? Damn it. Yeah, I'm about to. We're gonna get a little XP share rolling here. Let's see if we can cheese this with Clefairy and get Clefairy up a little bit. Anal cavity? Oh no. Mega kick? Damn it. I don't have any water Pokemon yet! Motherfuck! Kick his ass, literally! Kick him! Kick him! Fuck! Ah, motherfucker! Alright, Geodude. Punch him. Mega punch him! Don't poison my rock! Ah! The fuck? How did that not do? Did that not do anything? What the fuck? Oh, there you go. Good job. Good job. Ah. Zubat? No, fuck it. I'm gonna run him into the ground. Punch him. Oh, I'm goddamn astonished. Oh, God. We're just gonna brute force this. I don't care. Unrelated to anything, you're excited for April 5th. Gonna sell a bunch of stuff at the Trans Expo. My prom that day. It'll be alive. I'm excited to get Waffle House out for with friends. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for you. Herka, herka, herka. And now I'm confused on top of everything else. Lovely, lovely. Love that for myself. And I'm just gonna punch myself in the face. Gotta love that. That's so awesome. Come on, Charmeleon. Let's burn this motherfucking place to the ground. Burn it down. What? Thank you. Thank you. Though I have not grown enough. And apparently mine haven't either, so I have no room to talk shit. What is wrong with my roster? No, nothing's wrong. We've just only begun the game, that's all it is, and I've just gone with my old tactics, and I just need to remember that this has fixed mechanics. I can't just cheese things like I once did. I actually have to train my Pokemon and do the things I'm supposed to do. Spearow, let's take a closer look at you. Meta to level 5, you've grown to a level 8. Pet Growlithe, you know nothing special. I have a feeling that Spearow might do me a little, or Spearow might do me a little better, because he's going to turn into a Fearow once I get my words right. So let's do a trade. Fuck it. You got nothing to lose. Is she over here? What the hell's she in? Yeah. Yeah, I got a Spearow. Sure. Okay, I can catch another Spearow. Adios, mi amigos. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just catch another Spearow later if I honestly want him. You're welcome. All right. let's check out our trade and let's see if that was actually worth it. Oh, level 8? Okay, alright. What's the item? Take it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'll give you your item back. I'll give you your stick back. I didn't mean to take your stick, buddy. You can have your stick back. Didn't know that was something you could give me. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Didn't mean to take your stick. Why did that hurt me? Why did that offend me? I didn't mean to take Spiro's stick. That feels wrong. I'm sorry. Hey, why are you running around? What you doing, buddy? Sir, you never take... I know! And that's why I felt bad. You never take someone's stick. I am ashamed. That's why I apologized to him. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I did not mean to take your stick. That was not cool of me. The fact that the game allowed you to do that is a little sus. Farfetch'd should not be allowed to have his stick removed. Like a child meeting their new adopted parent. The parent just checks away their child's favorite toy without saying or exactly! That's when it was just like, hey, new bird, give me that stick. And he's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let my dog get wood all over the house if you bring stick inside. Don't. Hoya! Nice. Focus energy. Fuckus energy. He's been doing pretty good on those critical hit ratios. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. We're good. Thank you and goodbye. Fucking nerd. Watch out for live wires. Cause I'm alive. Live wire. I'm a live wire. Fun fact, I really don't like Motley Crue. Texting your girlfriend watching the stream, why does it feel like a power move? Because it is, Lost Boy. Because it is. Don't you dare bring a fucking stick into this family. I knew that. Exactly. Oh, fuck you. Damn, Geo, dude, you suck. You are not the sentient rock I once knew. I'm gonna have to get me a better Geo, dude. Come on now. Don't confuse me. Newly obtained father. As if it's the adoptee obtaining the adopter. Yeah, my old Geodude is better though. Let's go ahead and use up the last little bit of regular potion. Shut up. Yeah, about Motley Crue sucking. Probably the worst show I've ever witnessed. More like Geodork. Got him. No, one of the worst live shows. Let me preface it this. My favorite bands of all time have been everyone's getting in on the haha. No, one of the worst, and my favorite bands of all time have always been the Ramones, Kiss, Misfits, and a few others. Those have always been some of my all-time favorite bands. One of the worst live Okay. Sorry, that caught me off guard. One of the worst shows I have ever seen in my life was the Kiss Motley Crue tour they did called The Tour. Oh my God. Motley was so bad, it made Kiss's bad show more tolerable. And Kiss was not at their prime either. I mean, it was, y'all look up the year, you can see how bad it was. And then there's audio and video from that Charlotte show. It was not good in the slightest. So yeah, I've gotten to see Motley Crue live. Wish I hadn't have. Wish I hadn't have. You saw them on the tour, Hardys? Ooh, JM, I will have to argue that point slightly. And all I'll say in that argument is one title. MTV Unplugged. MTV Unplugged. That's all I have to say. Because to me, that is Paul Stanley at his prime vocal. You listen to that wail he does at the in that middle part of I Still Love You. Holy crap. I mean, yes, he's showing off. It's unnecessary. But god damn, man, that power he had in that fucking extended love. Amazing. Had good range until early 2000s. I would agree. I'd get closer to you in agreeing on that one. His voice started kind of going during the farewell. It was still kind of strong during that initial farewell tour. But honestly, man, I'm not sure if this is how you found me or not, but I used to have a Kiss podcast, and the episodes are also right here on this YouTube channel. And it was called No Time to Turn, a Kiss Nerd podcast. And it was hosted by myself, my old bass player from the fill-ins, Cap Nunn, and then another longtime friend of mine, Russ Ward, as like the primary main host. And I actually hit on something that I read on I read something on the KISS FAQ message boards a little while back, and it kind of struck me odd. Paul's voice started really going shortly after he had this really bad heart condition, to the point where he actually had to miss his one and only KISS show. There have only been one KISS show without Paul Stanley, and it was this one. And it so happened to actually be captured during the taping of an episode of Gene Simmons' Family Jewels. Everyone was thinking it was staged, but it clearly wasn't. However, someone posted up on the message boards a few years ago that specific heart conditions can affect the vocal cords. So I'm almost willing to hazard a guess that part of Paul's vocal problem stemmed from his heart problem and what he wound up having to be hospitalized for and unable to perform at that show. So his voice was kind of on its way, but just unfortunately other things caused that to be expedited, I suppose. That's the wrong word, but it's a word that can be used. It's an STD. A singing terribly disorder. Because that's really what he was doing near the end. And that's why he started lip syncing. That's when I lost all respect for the live show. Well, we're cooked. Singing helps with Hep C. Oh, singing sucks with Hep C. I thought you were saying helps, and I'm just like, how would you know? Either way, how would you know? Right fast, I'm going to take a quick pause because this is informing me right here that my battery is about to die on my little Bluetooth controller. So let me swap out my battery and I'll be right back. So you guys get a second special dose version, multiple, part 2 of ASMR Alex. And part of ASMR Alex is seeing... okay. That was a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was really going to have to hunt down some double A's, but that was what was right there in front of me. Perfect. And boop. Let's go ahead and swap out this battery before... motherfuck. I thought it took one. It takes 2. Okay, let me get 2. Let me get a second one. Motherfucker. I knew I should have grabbed 2. I should have grabbed 2 when I walked in here. I knew that I needed to get 2, but I didn't grab 2. Should have just... Dumbass. Look at you. Who's that driving up? Oh, okay, it's not for me. Okay, keep driving. All right, we're gonna go back in here. And I'm tired of sitting on this cable, so we're gonna move this cable out of the way. We're gonna double check the computer. Everything seems to be running smooth. Everything seems to be going fine. And there we go, all right. And let's swap these out. Gotta love the good old Amazon basics. They changed their style. Oh, no, these were Target batteries. These were originally Target batteries. Up and up. Well, we went from Target batteries to Amazon batteries. That's how it goes. We hope you excel. I'm not doing very good at excelling right now, nurse. But it is what it is. I can only do so much. Alright, well, we've got ourselves healed back up. Pikachu's level 20. Let's, I have a good feeling about Chiding. So, let's go try to level up Chiding some. So I feel like that's going to be helpful here later on. So instead of battling people, we're just gonna pick some random fights. Hey, here's another Spearow! Level 17, holy shit! I kinda want you anyway. Let's do it again. There we go. Bam! Nice! Well, you didn't get any experience points, but I got me another strong bird, so... Eggins! It's the egg boy. Motherfuck. Chuding. Fuck you. Fuck you and your poison sting! Nice. I know you're poison. I was trying to get us out of the grass and I should have walked literally one step up first before doing that. My bad, buddy. Let's get out of here. Doot! Ooh, what's this then? Awakening! Okay. You see it live from the third eye. I know you did. I was trying to get you there. Chiding. Heal him up, knock him down. Heal him up, knock him down. Alright, bird, let's get us back out there. This is a grind session. Especially if we're going to be taking this serious, right, chat? These are my forever Pokemon. This is my forever roster. The friends we make on this journey are the friends we will be taking with us in future journeys. So it is actually imperative for once for us to actually, you know, do right by our guys. .420 blaze it. Nah, this is my nicotine for now. I said that'd probably be the only way I'd end up getting demonetized is getting froggy one night and lighting up the pre-roll. YouTube be like, hey now, there's impressionable kids on this platform and we don't mind police brutality and excessive violence, but if you start showing anything that looks like the marijuana, we're gonna have a problem with that. Yeah, I can see that being the only thing that would ever zap my ass. But that would be the only time. But I already know I wouldn't do that, so that's for the meme. Ha 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 ha. Alex is gonna smoke on camera because he's a dumbass. Drowsy! Nice! I don't have a Drowsy yet. Sorry, birdie boy, but you're not gonna knock this one out. We're gonna catch this one. Watch people smoke weed on streams before they on the game. Alright, cool. Guess I'll watch just a lot of pussies then. Actually, I don't watch a lot of live streamers, which I think is part of the reason I enjoy streaming, because there's only probably like 1 or 2 people I watch, and the people I watch are not things I can emulate. So it kind of prevents me from biting anyone's style or anything like that. And I kind of like that, actually. It's kind of like when I get in a big time writing mode, I try to not listen to a lot of music, because I try to not get overly influenced by what I'm listening to at the time. YouTube shouldn't punish creators for kids who have irresponsible parents not supervising their time. Man, you're talking a whole bunch of altruism that only exists in our minds. But I agree. That should not be something that any content creator should get utilized from. Yeah, it is very easy to repeat the same riff if you wind up hearing it. And I am very guilty of that. There's actually a song in my catalog that I didn't realize that I ripped off Kiss note for note, shifted up a half step. But I totally didn't realize I did it until like midway through the recording process. But it's like, you know, at some point you kind of just can't avoid it. You know, you wind up showing off your influences in ways that you don't expect. Only live streams you watch consistently is this every Sunday? Nice, thank you. Funny enough, the only 2 live streamers I actually watch, and I hardly watch the first guy. I hardly watch either anymore. But I hardly watch the first guy anymore because he moved primarily back over to Twitch. And I've never been a fan of the Twitch interface, so I've just not really hung around Twitch that much. But one was Ludwig. I really like what Ludwig's stream style. He's really funny, and I dig the relationship he has with his community. And if I'm being a little transparent, that is a bit of an inspiration for this, mainly because, you know, his chat gives him shit, you know, and they have a bit of a fun adversarial relationship where clearly, you know, they're there having fun with him, but, you know, they can get under his skin sometimes, you know, but he's not one of those, like, rage streamers, and it's not like, oh, fuck you, and it's not like, he's like one of those rage bait streamers. It's just, you know, the stream just knows how to kind of, you know, get under his skin sometimes, and it's funny. But, you know, they're also there, you know, immediately, you know, rocking this guy out, you know, pushing him out there and all that stuff. So the relationship Lud has with his audience is definitely an inspiration of mine. But the other streamer I watched a lot, but again, like I said, it's one of the reasons I liked watching him is because it was something I just had no interest in emulating, however, was something I kind of always wanted to do. I like watching Hyphonics when he's doing the live stream scare stuff on like Omegle and things like that. Mainly because I've always kind of had a thing for, I like to call out creeps, I like to call out weirdos. Mainly because I'm a bit of a creep and a weirdo myself, and like, you know, even if I can call you one, that's a bad thing. So like, you know, if I get to the point where I'm calling someone a creep or a weirdo, you gotta be a big time fucking freak. And yeah, I forgot what I was going with that. Mainly because I got sidetracked because I did not want to run into this old man. Oh yeah, but so I always kind of wanted to do like the Omegle stream things where it's like you try luring the weirdo into trying to talk to like, you know, the decoy underage kid, and then you like expose them online. You know, that was something I always kind of wanted to do. but just never had like the tools, ability, or time to do it. And that's kind of how Hyphonic started. Now he just kind of does like random prank streams, but it initially started as trying to out like weirdos and predators. So like, you know, I kind of give him a lot of props on that. So yeah, those were the two guys that I did primarily watch a lot on stream. And of course I do have to give a shout out to my buddy that does a lot of artwork for the channel. So I do like a lot of the visualizations for like the stream here. Like the artwork for Fistful of Quarters and stuff like that. That's all my creation. However, the TV background and the artwork for the Couch Potatoes, that's done by a dear friend of mine, David Hammer, but he does a lot of streaming on Twitch under the name Spovid, S-P-O-V-I-D. And he's also extremely good. Just unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he streams as much as anymore. But who knows? At some point, we might do a little co-stream. But he's really cool. But he primarily hangs out on Twitch. And now Oddish is farting on me again. I wanted to burn him. Damn it. Nice. I'm surprised you guys just let me ramble like you do. How much of an influence is all Adolf? Zero, my friend. Zero. We are not Elon over here. Time to heal. My heart goes out to folks, but I know how to properly wave. Yeah, he was a bit of a jerk. That's one way to... Hey, Hardies. What's your take on Adolf? Yeah, he's a bit of a jerk. That is certainly one way to put it. Do you really have much of a choice, though? You're playing a game. Half of us have ADHD. Yeah, I just kind of lean into it. It's fun. Another Eggins. Why is this dude not... Why? Yeah, I know. I know. Norm was the fucking king. What do you gotta keep me shifted out? Fine, fuck you. I just love the fact that Norm just wouldn't shut the fuck up about the OJ stuff. To the point where he gets fucking fired from SNL. And then he gets fucking roped back in. Why is this asshole not listening to me? Why? Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Why is Farfetch'd ignoring me? Why is he ignoring me? Dickhead. I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. Ah, thank you, Cedric. Yes, he did get fired for the OJ jokes. I know, I shouldn't have taken his stick. I know, sorry. I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't have this other little shiny piece of metal hanging from your lapel. Alright, Casbah. Pump it. Pump it. Yeah, I won't rock throw. Easy there, Hardies. I don't get emotional over folks saying something's not good. I don't know about my chat though. You might be opening a can of worms, getting into a norm debate. I thought the motherfucker was funny, but I'm also a Kiss fan, so you can't tell me anything I haven't said to myself 3 inches in the mirror. Where do I get my ideas from? Ideas for what? You didn't say that? The guy who fired him did? Well, no, you said, no, he got fired because he wasn't funny. It's just, that sounded like you were providing your own opinion on that. That sounded like that was an opinion from the Hardys. That's all I'm saying. Glad you was made for loving me, Cedric. You have no idea what we're talking about now. I hardly do either, but I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it. You would never say such a thing. Good, good. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to look at you and frown. I wasn't gonna fight you over it, but I would have been a little disappointed to know that you had such a bad take. Yes, Lost Boy. Go look up a compilation of Norm Macdonald. I can promise you almost right away, you're not going to get it right off. The first little bit, you're going to be sitting here watching it going, I don't get it. I'm not sure I understand this. I don't know if I get it, but okay, whatever. Keep watching, though. The more you watch, the more you'll get it. And the more you get it, the more you're going to see the absolute genius that was Norm Macdonald. I was honestly hoping I could just sneak in and attack there and get some sneaky XP. I knew that wasn't going to be the best idea. I knew that was what was actually going to get him. Yeah! Hardy's, that's a very good recommendation because he and Conan had a very good relationship, and Conan knew how to get the best out of Norm. Some of the Norm podcast clips are really funny, but I would say that the Norm Macdonald show clips are a little bit for more of a seasoned Norm fan once you kind of get a vibe and understand his jokes. He just has a very unique way of telling jokes. Like, one of the Conan bits that I thought was always funny was his, he told I think he told Conan something along the lines of, he's not gay, he's a deeply closeted homosexual. And Conan just kind of looks down at me. He's just like, what? He goes, yeah, I'm not gay. But if I was, I would be a deeply closeted homosexual. He's just like, so that means you're gay? He's like, no, I'm deeply closeted. So it's like, that was kind of his way of joking, of just like bringing up the very obvious and somehow still making you laugh at it. He had a wicked timing and sensibility to his humor. So enough glazing from my end. The motherfucker was funny. I didn't bring up the Holocaust, Norm, totally after bringing up the yes. It was such a tragedy. I don't know why you would bring up such a tragedy. Oh man, let's see here. Another snack. Yes, he has a weird denial sense of humor to him. That is kind of a good way to put it. Yes, that's what I was kind of saying. Like, the genius is in his delivery. Is from exactly as Hardy's was saying. Is the genius was for that split moment. Conan thought he was getting, like, for once, an actual sincere moment from Norm, and like for him to slowly see that it was like a bit and like part of the joke is like that he was the man. He was not appreciated by everybody, but the weirdos with weird sense of humor like me did immediately gravitate toward him and go, I see you. I see you. Growlithe. Let's throw some rocks at the dog. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck you! How the hell? What? What? Motherfucker! No, I'm not. Geodude's got to get tougher. We're not doing this shit. Get your ass back in there. Take your steroids and get your ass back in there. Yes, he played the genie in Fairly Odd Parents, and he also played Death in Family Guy. And he was also Pigeon in The Great Mike Tyson Mysteries on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. Fuck! I know I should have healed. Yeah. Hardy's does not lie. How do you give a rock steroids? Well, how do you poison a rock? I would assume the same way. You know about Family Guy, but dude, the Pigeon role? Absolutely, yeah. He was Pigeon in The Great Mike Tyson Mysteries on Adult Swim. Favorite bit on that one was the Mike Tyson character. They show up to like Guantanamo and he's just like, no, Pigeon, we have to go down there and save these innocent people from the blah 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 blah. I'll be right back. And he goes running down there. He says something like, I think that's Epcot down there. I think this is Disney World. And like he goes running down there and the Pigeon character is like slowly lighting up a cigar. And he's just like, huh. Yeah, well, if that was Epcot, that means we're about yada yada blah blah from that far away. Huh. The last time I checked, we were at the yada yada. Oh no, that's actually Guantanamo Bay. Like that, just the slow realization and the way he says it. And by that point, Mike's coming running back up. He's just like, that was not Epcot. He's just like, yeah, I figured that out too. Tell him he's a rock star. And right there is what Rock the Cows boss said. Is proof right there is why I was saying that's why it was on Adult Swim. That was an adult show. A little more edgier than Saturday Night Live. Oh, motherfucker. Braxton? Who the fuck names their kid Braxton? Braxton's the name of the kid that fucking buys $30 grams and fucking crashes his dad's Ford Taurus. And it's just like, don't worry about it. He's a fucking lawyer. With fucking day-old puke stains on his mint green polo shirt and his khaki shorts. That's Braxton. $30 grams of what? Yeah. $30 a gram. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Motherfuck. Dick bags. Watched the video essay about Adult Swim, adult cartoons, what it did in the animation industry. It fucking saved it is what it did. And fucking gave it a brand new breath of life. It proved that cartoons were not for children. Well, it legitimized the format. I honestly think Adult Swim. That's the joke. $30 a gram for grass. Yes. But that's how much Braxton pays for it. Because Braxton doesn't understand the value of the dollar. And his plug may be a friend, but that plug still got to make his money at the end of the day. And he know Braxton gonna swing on in with a 30 for a gram for his black and mild that he purchased at the 7-Eleven. It made a format basically as an excuse for crappy shows instead of actual good stuff. We can talk about that in Discord. Braxton is a mark, and that's why they know Braxton. Honestly, I honestly don't subscribe to that. Because I mean, crappy can be considered a couple different things, and and this is the reason why I kind of like to go ahead and get into it now, is because if you want to consider something like normal or whatever the fuck it was, a crappy show, or, you know, even some of the new stuff that comes out, all that is experimentation. That is expressing your difference of animation style and view of the world. I take anything from, you know, the very bizarre live action stuff they did in the middle of the night, to the fake commercials, to the absolute nonsensical random stuff that they would do as pure experimentation of art in its pure form. And I think that is something extremely vital that was missing in the culture at the time. We kind of had that brewing up in MTV in the mid-90s with stuff like Beavis and Butthead and some of the other stuff that they were doing at the time. But counterculture really did not have a place. It really did not have any sort of validity outside of a Mad magazine or, as I said, little random things on like MTV. However, when Adult Swim came around, it gave a voice to the voiceless. This was even before a time the World Wide Web wound up really kicking off in a way that would allow independent animators to have any sort of voice or reach. All of a sudden, Adult Swim is providing them an outlet to be able to express themselves in those ways. And not only that, Adult Swim single-handedly, people want to say it was Fox Kids and For You Kids, whatever the fuck. But if it was not for Adult Swim, anime would not have the stronghold that it has on the American market today. All we would know about is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! From 4Kids. Outside of that, the American populace would have no idea about it, even a quarter of the anime that's even out there, because Adult Swim was brave enough to actually purchase the rights and air it when very few other stations were willing to do that at the time. And if I'm being honest, if anything in those essay videos kind of harkens to any sort of idea of the style and debauchery of these shows influencing a specific generation, that slowly treads into the concerned parents of the 90s saying that violence in video games was going to cause mass shootings and that heavy metal music was warping children's minds and turning them into parent-hating, ready to snap at any moment psychopaths. I do not subscribe to the idea that something like Adult Swim. Yeah, and I say that's what I say. I do not subscribe to the idea that Adult Swim single-handedly kind of pushed anything in a specific direction. Everything is going to have its positives and negatives, and I wholeheartedly believe that Adult Swim has had way more positives from its outcome than any sort of negatives could have. I mean, you could say the same thing about regular network stations starting and canceling TV shows within a season. You know, that's trash. That's bad content. But we don't focus on that because that's not animation, and we're not pushing the boundaries with these live action shows because there's a taboo of seeing actual humans doing things rather than seeing animation doing it, which is why it's a lot easier to put point across using something like South Park or through the lens of a Simpsons to put something that really didn't jive well or sit well having humans play it out. All of a sudden it's a lot easier to put down that narrative with some goofy, silly characters, and all of a sudden we can start actually making a little bit of change and positivity. It was honestly just such a crazy cultural thing at the time that the reason I don't get annoyed when people say that, you know, Adult Swim or original Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, you know, wasn't as, you know, viable or it had problematic shows. The only reason I don't get actually like upset about that kind of stuff is with the passage of time, I genuinely have come to the conclusion that much like with my parents, you know, experiencing specific things in their childhood, there were just certain generational things that you're just not going to be able to replicate or explain to people that just did not experience it. You know, my little sister is 10 years younger than me. And even the two of us have such wide differences in the way we grew up and the way we experienced childhood and what we enjoyed. So just being there, you know, in that nucleus of like, you know, the post MTV, and honestly, not to get grim with it, post 9/11 era, when we just started kind of getting weird with it. And it was a bit of a catharsis between Comedy Central putting out politically charged cartoons and live action shows, and the world just kind of being on edge. Having some of that odd, absurdist humor was kind of cathartic. And I know that seems kind of odd, but we see elements of that now, even today, with, you know, how, you know, society has kind of been flipped on its head right now. We're finding catharsis in weird, absurdist comedy as well. Oh yeah, that national tragedy. Right back to norm. We're finding ways to bring it right back to norm. I had to bring up that horrible tragedy. But no, so it's like, you know, during all that, we were kind of looking for absurdist, bizarre humor, because we felt like we were in a very bizarre, very bizarre state. So I don't know. I just have a little bit of a different view on that specific humor of the time. And is it painted with nostalgia glasses? I don't think it's necessarily nostalgia. I think it's just, I don't know. I'm trying not to sound like an old man about it. I guess just with the passage of time, you just have a bit more of a wider perspective on it. I guess that's just what I kind of want to get at. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not saying anything negative towards you about it, Lost Boy. I mean, you literally weren't fucking born. So, and you know, the younger generations are always going to have a lot more of a broader perspective on things than the generation before. And though I am a millennial, and I would say that I was raised by a very tolerant and understanding Gen X, there are still things that the generations after me are going to be a lot more tolerant and a lot more sensitive on. I am going to be a lot more brazen and brash with my humor, and it's going to take a lot more to upset me, both emotionally and, you know, well, you know, on multiple different fronts. It's going to just take a lot more to get me going, you know? Whereas, and this isn't a negative, the more modern generation is going to be a lot more emotional and quick to respond to something that they feel is an injustice. Whether that be right or wrong, I'm not here to say either way, and I'm not vilifying it in whatsoever. I'm just simply saying that it is just a difference of generations that I just wish that maybe the generations starting with Gen X would just kind of understand that, whereas, you know, where even the millennial fight was for gay marriage and equal rights and for all that stuff, and you know, and the current one is for, you know, trans rights and everything, which of course I'm 100% behind, but you know, you see a lot of Gen Xers sometimes kind of drop off that train. You know, they're all for the gay rights, but all of a sudden, you know, this version of gay rights is a fucking problem. Whereas, you know, a lot of the more millennial and the Gen Z after me, you know, is going to be a lot more tolerant and a lot more allies from that. But I can promise you, there's going to be a time in which that I'm in my 50s and there's some new big fight happening over something in which I'm gonna fall off the train. I'm gonna stop being as fucking progressive and I'm gonna have my little line drawn and I'm like, nope, that's where I draw my line. I can't fucking get behind XYZ, whatever the fuck it is anymore. But then that's when it's up to the younger generation to pick up that slack. The difference is going to be, I'm going to shut the fuck up about it. And that's the major difference. So I already just know the basically shut the fuck up aspect of it, which is why anytime younger generations look at humor that I may think is funny and go, ugh, that's a little problematic, it's a little bit of an issue. Okay, cool. If that's the way you see it, that's totally fine. You having that opinion is not going to change my opinion on it. If you want to move away from me because I think this is humorous, then oh wait, no, I want magnitude. Hold on. Then so be it. But however, you know, your personal opinion is not going to change my personal opinion. I just have my own morals to stand by, and my morals include looking out for your neighbor. That's all that really falls down to. So yeah, y'all can call my humor problematic. Y'all can call the things I like the beginning of the end, whether it be South Park, Family Guy, American Dad, Simpsons, Adult Swim, hell, even Norm Macdonald, because the man definitely did not shy away from some humor that would potentially make younger generations' buttholes pucker. But at the same time, I know where I stand, I know where my heart is, and I know that I look out for my peeps, and it doesn't affect me at all. There are lines that need to be respected and discussions that need to be had, and that won't be happening. Yep, 100% Hardee's, but that's what I appreciate about everyone here in chat is, you know, I can guarantee you that every single one of us communicating right here in chat has a completely different background, completely different tastes, but yet we are all hanging out, having a good time, getting along, and laughing. And that's exactly why I love my community. And that's what we're all here for. We're here to have a good time, we're here to laugh, and we're here to enjoy ourselves. Friend has a way darker sense of humor, closer to yours actually. I personally don't understand it, but I can agree to disagree. Exactly! And I will say, real talk, dark humor comes from a bit of emotional trauma. I was always the fat kid. My slim, sexy physique and this dashing jawline, I was not always born with. I was a chunky monkey. Your boy was a big Pokemon fan. He loved his comic books. He loved his Star Wars stuff, and he was chunky. So he was prime target for the bullies. Every name in the book you can imagine. And remember, I was at school in the 90s, so fill in the blanks. Not gonna tell you. Whatever word you're thinking of, yes, that woman's included. So I went through the ringer. So honestly, I feel that a bit of the dark sense of humor kind of just helps get through it a little bit better, because when you're able to laugh during those, when you're able to find at least a touch of humor in even some of the worst horrible things that you can experience, you're able to at least kind of compartmentalize that mental and emotional strain a little better. And when you go through it enough, and when you live in it consistently for years at a time, it can slowly craft and shape your sense of humor a little bit, to the point where you're 13 years old laughing your ass off at South Park going, I actually understand these jokes and I feel like I shouldn't be understanding these jokes. I was a very self-aware young lad. So, here we go. Let us see how creepy the old man is in this one. So, he went full creepazoid in Pokemon Blue. He did not learn anything by Silver. Let's see if the old man has finally gone to horny jail, and let's see if he's finally acting right now. I know. He is the chair of the Pokemon fan club. He has raised more than 100 Pokemon. He's very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. Surely am. So, did you come to hear about my Pokemon? Sir? Sir? Don't do this. Please don't do this. Alright, listen up! No! No! His favorite is still Rapidash. That's the one he fantasized about last time. Old man, I feel like the fish from SpongeBob. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? No! No! It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. Do you think so? No! No, I don't. I don't think so. I think humans are. I think humans are lovely, smart, cute, and amazing. I don't think a Rapidash is. And I don't think I can co-sign where I feel like you're about to go with this, sir. It's stunning. Kindly. Okay, he loves it. Hug it when sleeping. Why are we sleeping with the Rapidash? Why are we sleeping with the Rapidash? Why are we sharing a bed with a fire horse? What kind of sheets do you have? He has a fire mane. She, it, they, whom the fuck ever. I don't care. I don't know and I don't care and it doesn't matter to the fucking scenario. It's a Pokemon. It has fire coming from the mane and from the tail. How is it in the bed with you? Ravishing! Chat, ravishing only means a few things. If I walked up to a woman and I said she looked ravishing, I might get canceled. Oops, look at the time. I've got a boner. I've kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. God almighty. I had to sit through all that just to get a fucking bike voucher. Lost Boy, no, I'm sorry. Ravishing in any context. I ravaged that cake. You wouldn't say you ravaged your friend. You wouldn't walk up to your best friend that you didn't have a relationship with and go, "You look ravishing today." They might kind of give you an eyebrow and go, "You hitting on me?" So, oh, your favorite Fearow will fly you anywhere. So he shares a bed with his Rapidash and he mounts his Fearow. Lord have mercy, please get me the fuck out of this guy's house quickly. Can I please have your Pokemon? I feel like they're in trouble. Are they in trouble? Won't you admire Why do you care about your Pikachu's tail? Oh dear, my seal is more attractive. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Sounds like a man that knows how to enjoy a Sunday night. And as always, chat is unmatched. Chat is unmatched. Alright. We've fucked around long enough. let's fight this dude, and let's see if we can beat Misty. Because we've been fucking around for basically 2 hours. Let's get some shit done. We've been chit-chatting a lot tonight, haven't we, guys? We've been getting to know each other a little bit better. Do have to say, the Butterfree pixel art looks pretty nice. Phrasing. What the fuck did I say? I've just been in a stream of consciousness of words, so I'm not sure what I said. You're going to have to enlighten me there. What did I Beavis and Butthead? See you, Elijah. Go heal my poison rock. Fucker. Poison rock. Stupid ass bitch ass. Let's go ahead and talk to y'all. Earth's battle with someone? Oh, she's feeling urges. She's feeling urges to fight people. Pokemon's poisoned? I'm sure it was. Very different stats and abilities. High level power, but have to use space to Tyson in 5 minutes. Pokemon. Okay, got you. We didn't get to talk last week, so it's making up for time. Exactly, exactly. Plus, I've always been striving to get chat a little bit more chatty anyway, so I'm not fussing in the slightest. I am happy for the engagement. Makes it feel like I'm not actually doing this and yelling into a void. It probably will need therapy later. Ah! The girl wants to fight me now. Ratata! Thundershock! No, fuck you. There we go. Nice. Yeah, about every couple weeks I'll find a good Norm compilation, put it on when I'm like taking a shower or like getting ready for work or something. I hate losing. Whee! Bunch of whiny little buttholes in this game. Oh yeah, you need tea. I can't just get you water. I know that trick, dickhead. Only one who read Rattata as Ratat-tat growing up. No, but I feel like I remember some kids in my school calling him Ratat-tat. I think Rock the Casbah's having... I think he's having a stroke. Oh shit, dude. The... Ah! Why must you lie to me? How many berries do you have? Not a one. Okay, dude, calm down. There's no... Everybody is so intense in this game. Well, I mean, I guess there's a kid running around and breaking into houses, so, you know. All right, let's go heal and let's see if we can beat Misty. I have a feeling we won't, but let's just see if we can. I do breathe. When I breathe, it's with nicotine. I like that pose, Misty. That's a good pose. Zippity-doo-dah! Ha! Zappity-doo-dah! See ya! Thank you. Zappity doodah. No! Yes! That didn't paralyze him? Fuck. No! How'd he get priority? Shitbags. No, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. I need a revive or something. Why did I think I only... Why was I acting like I only had one Pokemon? Shit. Because I kind of do. I was training! Critical hit. Let's do the stupid shit. Oh, wow, my Geodude's weak against water. What do you know? Does the fairy withstand it a little better now? Wow, how did it miss? How did that miss? I know you got ear holes. Yeah, I know it's super effective. Here, knock out the bird. Just knock him out. Get me out of here. Wait it out. He woke up and just... I ran through and I battled all those motherfuckers. And you're telling me to train? I did train. I've been fighting. Fighting for my life over here. Yeah, let's try it again. Let's try one more time. Go in the gym. All right, Misty. If anything, he's at least getting good XP beating up Staryu. Fuck you and your super potion. Fuck you and your... Damn, this one went worse than the last one. Ooh, but this is nice. Clefairy. Take the glory. Take the glory, take the glory, take the glory. Yes! Alright. Well, then that wasn't a wasted one. That wasn't a wasted run. Clefairy leveled up. And we already got who I want out. No! Shit! That's fine. We at least got Clefairy up a level. That was nice. That was cool. Alright, so train, dude. Okay, where else do I train? Because I feel like I fought all my possible NPCs. The only thing really usable in Misty's gym is electric. Clearly my fighters aren't doing too hot, and then anything rock-based is gonna immediately die it out. Yeah, you should have made yourself something to eat way before now. I was smart and actually ate before I went on stream, because again, as I said, I made me a nice pot of sketty. So I had me a nice bowl of that before I started up stream, so I'm not feeling horrid for once. Ha! Alright, these are too easy. Well, you always called it Rada? Yeah, I could see that one. Hey! It's a Rada! Ha! I'm trying to think if there was any weird names or any weird way I pronounced Pokemon names. I don't think so, though. I mean, not to be that kid, but I feel like I was pretty spot on with the names because I wanted to say them right. Sorry, I have a list of the first 151 poster up on my door, so I was like looking at it just to see if like one sparked my attention of like, oh yeah, I remember mispronouncing that. Quit yelling at me, you stupid ass bird. Pow! Hey, I was trying to go heal. Fuck you and your quick attack. Heh. Alright, let's go heal you, and then we'll take you to a stronger part of the grass. And let me do this real quick as well. Give it a little restart there. Sometimes it works good to give it a little kick in the butt like that. That way it stays in time and doesn't shift too far away from a delay. Alright. Boink. Yeah, I knew I'd find somebody. Somebody. How'd he get priority? Oh, come on. You could have hit him a third time. And don't start with the fucking sound. Yeah. Thank you. Another bird's looking for it. Let's go. How are they still getting priority? There we go. 4 times. That's what I like to see. Aha. All right, let's go back through here again. Whee! And I'm running and I'm running and I'm running. And I'm running fast. And I'm running and running fast. More Pidgeys! That somehow still get priority. I don't get that. Butthole. Shit! Chading! Pretends to not notice. You petty little bitch. Turned away. Ignored orders. Chading. That's what you get, you stupid bird. Alright, well hopefully this will at least give Geodude enough experience. Ah! Really? I can't look at the Discord anymore, Lost Boy. I used to look at the Discord on my phone. Now my phone that I use to stream is the phone that I now use as my daily phone again. So I have to look at the Discord later, my friend. I'm sorry. Actually, hold on. I think I can look at it on my iPad. I just can't show chat because the way I've got all this set up. Let's see here. Stop yelling at me, you stupid ass bird. That's great. All right. Did I fight everyone I could in here? Nah, you're good, you're good, you're good. Ooh, smack the silly out of that bird. Smack at the snake. Smack him around. A smack at the purple snake. See you. Hey, here's another guy to fight. No, I definitely agree. Send that to me in Discord, like it's a personal message. Try to get like a really good photo of it, like you did the "Don't Touch My PP" one. And if I can ever get my shit together, I'll definitely put together a little sticker pack. The sneaky snake. Is this a slithery, sneaky snake? Butthole. Magnitude. Boom! See ya! That's what I'm talking about. Good. Don't hurt my fuzzy pig monkey thing. Look it. Oh, damn. Fuck. All right. Alright, word. Fucking A. What's through here? Oh, I bet this is where Snorlax is. And there's your Snorlax. Him sleeping. Him's taking a big old nap. Oh, it's another sneaky snake. Little slithery sneaky snake. Oh, I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick the slithery sneaky snake. He's so purple already. Let's give him a little kick with the slithery snake. What's that from? That's just been in my head, but I can't remember what that's from. Heal him up. Knock him down, heal him up, ride him up, get him down. Yes, heal him up. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck. Yeah, I feel like that's what it was too. There's like, the picture I have in my head is like this guy with like a little snake hat on. It's got like the tongue hanging down. He's just like, I'm a snake. I'm a slithery, sneaky snake. Something like that. Drowsy. Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh, shit. He woke up and kicked your ass. The fairy was like, it's not nap time, bitch. Whasha! Haha. Boom! There we go. Follow me? The fuck is follow me? The user draws attention to itself, making foes attack only the user. What good does that do? Are there double fights in this game? Or like dual fights? Is it not just one-on-one? I don't understand how that mechanic would work in this game. Kick his ass! Fuck you! Oh! Aw. Fuck you and your missing attacks. Actually, can I board the SSN? Ah, I can! All right, word. Time to get jiggy with it. Growlithe. Ass, Clefairy. What's happening? I jumped onto the SS Anne to train. What? All right. Have it your way. my friends. Oh. That's what you get, old man. Next. Hold up. Wait a minute. We gotta go do something here. We weren't ready for this. We weren't ready for this. La-dee doo 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 doo. Running around, running up here. Let's go to the mart. Don't let me run inside the mart. Bye. Have a feeling we're gonna need that. Nah. Oh, hold up. Y'all are real fucking... Y'all are real fast to fucking hand out some poisons. So, pick up a couple of those while we're at it. And if we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and start with a clean slate again. Heal them up. Yeah, those are the only ones I've played too, and that's why this is a brand new experience for me. I mean, Silver to a point was still a brand new experience for me, but this definitely is. What? Okay. Next. Oh, shit. You insolent pup, how dare you barge in? I know, I'm just an asshole, aren't I? Oh, whoa! No, you're kicking me with your little feeties. Like I said, they just be handing out the poisons. Nice. Aha! Fuck you, Arthur. Give me your money. Give me your money! Can you heal my Pokemon of poisoning? Nice. Thank you. What you doing? I am not a waiter. Waiter, hardly know her. What you doing, kid? Okay. Oh, you want to fight? All right, Tyler. Look. Fuck you and your poisonings. Nice. Wow, you're great! I know I am. If I give you the antidote, will you use it? That's a good one, Lost Boy. Who wants fried chicken? KFC up in this bitch. Zippity doo dah. Hwah! Always looks like quick attack is like them just going like whoosha. Brick break. What you doing? Oh, okay, that's your kids. Your kids are brats. Sorry, old man. On to the next one. We were just... Sorry, kids. Hey, old man, what are you doing? Oh, Team Rocket's on here? Gotcha. I'll be good. I won't say nothing. What you doing? Oh, okay. What you doing? Oh, okay. I saw that earlier. No! Oh, something you just fished up? Show it to my Pikachu. Boom. Oh, ew, 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 no! Don't do that. Goldine pisses on people. Oh, I'll still be streaming, probably. 'Cause like I said, I already ate, so... Lately, that's been the reason why I end up cutting the streams early. Oh! Out! I'm sure it does, old man. Let's bring it on. Well. Oh, yeah! Good job, Pikachu. Ah, I feel young again getting my ass beat. Alright, let's go see old girl. Let's get you guys healed up, and we'll go fight some more. Hey, lady. Help me. Hey, thank you. We went in here, right? Yeah, that's where we just were. What you got to say, old man? What about you, older man? Ah, what you want? I wasn't at the party, you're right. Ratata! Bam. Haha. 6? It could have been better, but, you know. Good enough. Pull your skirt down. You're a child. Burner. Damn. There we go. Come on. Please don't tell me you fucked that Ponyta too. Oh, that was a rapid dash, whatever. Same thing. This is still best stream to watch. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was extra chatty earlier, then I ran out of things to say. Safari Zone's kind of lame if I'm being honest. No, I don't want to see the captain yet. So I'm not ready to fight Rival Boy yet. Oh shit, he wants to fight. Hey, you're just drunk tired at this point, need a joint. Hey, I feel you there. It's 11 over here at my spot, so there we go. No! Fuck you! Yeah, there we go. Haha! I think there's still more people to fight up here, so... I mean, I've got the bag. I might as well use it. And apparently, letting you hold this doesn't do much for you, so I'm gonna take it from you and just literally give it to you. Yeah, I knew it. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Is that what you call it? A little jig? Uh-oh. Ooh, you hurt my knees. There we go. Shoulder? Nah. There we go. That's what I like seeing, Pikachu. Party's over, Ship will be partying soon. Scrubbing the decks. Okay, yeah, that's where I get cut. Got it. I understand. I remember. Let's go back over here. Out of my way. Wrong way. This one. Hey, lady. Heal me up. Thank you much. Appreciate you. Did we go in here? Yeah, we went in here. What's around here? Ooh, lower decks. What's down here? Come on, let me. What you got? My choke super strong. Move box. Okay, got it. What's this? Super potion. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Anything in here? Another hyper potion. Nice. Oh shit, here we go. Your sailor's pride is at stake. pride comes before the fall, my good man. Ah. There we go. Now we're becoming the one-hit wonder we knew we could be. Ha ha ha! I spanked you. It's a little weird. No, what do they say about sailors in battling? Zippity-doo-dah. Bye-bye. Ah. No shit. You like feisty kids? Ew. It's a little weird there, bud. Just a little weird. This will be enough to knock me over the edge and get me to level 26. Ah, Thunderbolt. Yes. We getting rid of Thunder Shock. We getting Thunderbolt. Excellent. Much better move. Ooh, yeah. Love that animation. Bam! Love it. Fuck you, Dylan. Ether! You can either go with this or either go with that. We can either go with this or either go with that. Even us sailors have Pokemon too! I know, I've been seeing the Gambit. My little electric mouse keeps wiping you guys out. What did you miss? Basically me running around kicking a bunch of ass as Pikachu and leveling up on the SSN. Because once I finish doing all this, I'm about to go over and whoop Misty's ass. Rest. Hello, stranger. Can't tell if it's disease in the mountains, but all my Pokemon are from the sea. I see. So, would you prefer them pan-fried or deep-fried? Because I think we ought to have some calamari. Oh yeah, I handled all the old men. All the old men have been handled. But right now I'm on the SSN. Basically, I hopped in here to train to level up my Pikachu. but we're doing pretty good. So I might actually go and fight the rival and get cut while I'm over here. And then run up and go ruin Misty's day and make her cry. Machop! This is unexpected. There it is. Beaten by a kid! Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. A kid that just barged into your cabin and was just like, fight me! And then you lost. As the kids say, that's not a very strong aura, old man. Oh yeah, there's all the cooks. Barry. 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 Great ball. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Salmon du salade. Onion peeler. Okay, I'll get out of y'all's way. Okay. All right, let's see if we can fight rival or Oh shit! Bonjour, Steel. Ha ha ha. Pidgeotto! Level 19 against my 27? No chance. Boom! No. Eradicate is so stumpy. No, not bag. Pokemans. Yoink. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. War Turtle. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Yes, I am raising them, and I'm raising them well, you dick. rub your back. Rubbly dub 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 dub. Doom doom doom. Nice, thank you, appreciate it. Get the fuck out of here. I am strong, I am powerful. Misty, I'm coming for your ass. What Pokemon can unalive me with their bare hands? I mean, easily, like, Machoke. I mean, that's in the fucking name. Motherfucker, choke me out. I don't know. I think there's a lot of them. I honestly think I could really only hold my own against something like a Pidgey or a Caterpie. But even a Beedrill, I'm fucking running the fuck away from. Fuck that shit. There we go. And nice. Noodles are always a good option. Let us heal the Romaine way. Alright, and let us go mess up Misty's day with my sassy run. Doink, 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 doink. Yeah, I mean, but you gotta think about it. You're basically saying you could punt a snapping turtle. You could not punt a snapping turtle, my friend. I'm sorry. That snapping turtle would take you out. And not to dinner either. Alright. This dumbass can learn cut at least. Wait a minute. Okay. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. No, you would break your foot trying to kick a snapping turtle. You would not be able to punt a snapping turtle. Yada-dee blah-dee blah-dee blah 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 blah. Let's go. See ya. There you go. Go train, go train, go train. Levels my Pikachu up to a level fucking 28. Oh, okay. See, I have my iPad far away. My eyes suck. What Pokemon do I think I could unalive with my bare hands? Shit. I mean... Pidgey. Rattata. Caterpie. Weedle. Slice. Right, there's no need to go that way. Let's go down this way. Let's get us another badge. Yeah, but you're assuming that Charmander does not protect his tail enough to prevent against, you know. Yeah, I beat her swiftly and quickly. But, I don't know. You're assuming that Charmander isn't protecting his tail and that you could get him with a water gun. I'd like to think Charmander's a little better than that. Let's get us another gym badge. Why are all y'all thinking you could beat a Squirtle? I would love to see all of you guys take on a baby snapping turtle. Because you gotta think about Squirtle's size. Oh, we're all healed. We're fine. Well, let's just do it for old time's sake since we're in here. But no, y'all have to take into account how big Squirtle is, his weight, size, all that stuff, and equivalent that to a snapping turtle. And you guys are sitting here going, oh, I can take him. Nah. Nah. Not happening. Squirtle's whipping your ass. And Charmander, he's burning your ass before you can even get close with your water pistol. We had Charizard versus Blastoise. You don't think Blastoise was like, come here, give me your butt. Motherfucker evaded. Sailor Dwayne. This is Dwayne. Exactly, Casbah. Talk some sense into these folks that think they could, like, win against even a baby Squirtle. Yes, but how much does that Squirtle weigh? And again, equivalent that to a 2-foot snapping turtle. And we're also talking about a being that can summon water from its stomach at any point in time. And you're trying to tell me that height is the only thing you're worried about? That initial grass grind was worth it. Honestly, the SS grind is what sent it over the edge. That's what kicked it into high gear for me. That's what gave me this level 28 Pikachu. Yeah, I know. I'm used to... speaking of, I'm used to getting a Squirtle by now. After this gym. But the lady that gives you the Squirtle isn't hanging around here anymore. I know, I want my Squirtle. I don't want no damn Goldeen or godforsaken Magikarp. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, Geodude. Now we're getting there. Now who's the one with the dark sense of humor? You're sitting over here plotting to fucking take a Charmander out while he's sleeping. Because we all remember that super fucking sad scene in the anime where the fucking Charmander's holding on for dear life because he's got caught in a fucking rainstorm. And Lost Boy's over here being like, yep, that's how I'd take him out. So you mean to tell me that just because Squirtle does not know the actual move Bite, doesn't mean that he cannot open his mouth and bite you? I call foul. That SS... Hardee's! No! You know what I meant! Hardee's, no! Alright, now I gotta figure out this damn trash cans. Damn it. Alright, what did he say? Right next to it. Damn it! Motherfuck! The zone. How does that sound familiar? Oh, I'm thinking of Zoom. Oh my god, stop it, I know. Wait, what? Wait, excuse me? Alright. Hold on. Okay. Nothing. 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 Okay. Nothing. Okay, there it is. Ah! Bitch, it better be this. Yes! Thank God! Alright. Let's see. These would have been Goosebump days. Yes, I remember watching Goosebumps. Walk and get a burrito with this Pete in your ears is an interesting experience. I bet you felt so victorious getting your burrito. Get up on your platform here. Voltarb. Bye-bye. No, I feel you, Lost Boy. I actually just noticed it's 11:30 and I've got work tomorrow. So, honestly, after I finish fighting Surge, I'm probably going to call it a night as well. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Oh my god, is this the new fucking sand attack? There we go. No. No, we got this. We got the right shoe. Bitch, stop with the double team. Oh, it hits anyway. Oh! And like that, Raichu is out. Boom! 2 back-to-back badges, ladies and gentlemen. And I can fly anytime I want. And that gets me a shockwave. See ya, nerds. Check me out in my sassy walk. Have I learned about the special attack, special defense, and defense differentiation? Yes and no. I've heard folks like Jaros talk about it, but at the same time, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other because I'm kind of dumb like that. All right. Well, this is the can Farfetch learn fly? I have no idea. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll have to find out on the next episode because we are going to save, and I'm gonna hang out for a minute here, just in case there's some folks that kind of came in a little late. Just a little bit of backstory. Again, sorry for not streaming last week. Your boy has been going through the shit. Had my phone stolen, and that was the reason why I wasn't able to kind of show off and do like my Discord showings of the things like Lost Boy has been doing. And at the same time, it really put me in a spot last week where I just really wasn't going to be able to stream, especially because I'm a freelancer and a lot of my stuff that I was doing was on my phone, and that was going to help me pay rent. So having my phone stolen and having to kind of wiggle around and figure out what I'm going to do to pay rent this month, definitely put me in a spot where I felt like I wasn't going to be able to be funny or engaging during a stream. So that's the reason why last week's stream did not happen, and the reason why tonight's stream I made sure to try to run it a little longer than usual to, you know, kind of make up for it. But unfortunately, I can't do stuff like super chats yet until I pass a certain subscriber threshold. So once I am able to do super chats, we're going to enable that. But in the meantime, I am going to have to set up a little QR code in case you guys like what I'm doing and want to send me a couple bucks, because shit's been a little rough over here and I've been wanting to get the channel monetized for a minute. I haven't been wanting to, you know, ask you guys to do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, shit's getting rough. And, you know, I hope that, you know, I'm providing enough entertainment for you guys that I would feel worthy, you know, have $1 sent my way if that QR code pops up next week. So anyway, just wanted to kind of put that out there that, you know, I'm not trying to do this to make money, but at the same time, I feel like we've got a good thing going here. I don't want you guys to feel obligated in the slightest. But yeah, that will be one tiny small change that I'll implement by next week. But I really appreciate you guys for understanding and not thinking that I'm just trying to be a dickhead. And trying to just siphon money off you guys. And that's why it's always a completely optional thing. Just like back in the day when I had a Patreon when we were just doing audio podcasts. But yeah, either way, I never wanted to feel like an obligation for you guys. I've always done this just for the joy of it, and if I didn't love doing it, I wouldn't be doing it here right now, because honestly, I probably would be able to better suit myself looking for a part-time night job that probably would be a lot more fruitful, but I'm a creative, and I've been really enjoying doing this for you guys, so let's just hope that this continues to grow. Let's hope that this continues to blossom, and seriously, thank you guys so much for the love and the support, for the follows, for the subscriptions, for the likes, all that stuff. I know that sounds totally petty and ridiculous. I don't look at those numbers as a metric of how good I'm doing, but it does help the algorithm. It does help YouTube recognize that, you know, we're kind of doing something cool over here. So seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Lost Boy for all your art that you always do, and Casbah and Hardee's and Joe and everybody else that chats in here. I always remember you guys. I appreciate you. Let's see. Great stream as always. Appreciate you. Love you, dude. Love the channel. Thank you, Casbah. One Earth to another. It's rough out there. Wish you the best. Thank you, Lost Boy. You're my boy, Blue. Rock Casbah. Thank you. 5CD. Next time I see you, no obligations if so, but I appreciate you. Just keep making vids, man. I've got to. I've got to. There was a point in my life where I will be honest. There was a part in my life about this time last year, I got very close to selling all my equipment. I got very, very close to selling the computer and doing all that because I was getting kind of bummed out. I was getting kind of burned out. Everyone I was trying to, you know, do creative outlets with really weren't responding and really weren't, you know, doing what we were trying to do. So I was getting really kind of burned out and jaded over the whole thing. But, you know, you guys have honestly kind of brought me a new breath of light in this. So seriously, thank you guys so much for everything you do. And yeah, I'll be back next week and hope to guys see you then. Have a great one.